You know this sound.
Sound.
That is the low health recharging shield, I think.
Smacked and my shield going down to depletion and my life fluttering, and then it's slowly filling back up.
Yeah.
As I don't get hit. As I.
This is You Know This Sound, a series about the game sounds that got stuck in all of our heads, not just music or voice lines, these little tiny sounds, these sounds that taught us how games work. And for this first episode, we're starting with one of the most recognizable sounds from one of the most important shooters ever made, the Halo Shield recharge sound. Let's get into it. Now, if you played Halo, you know this sound immediately. Not because it's loud, not because it's long, and not because the game stops and tells you that it matters. You know because you heard it at the same moment again and again, right after danger, right before confidence comes back. Every generation of games has sounds that become part of the culture. The Sonic Ring tells you still got one more chance. The Doom Shotgun tells you just made something disappear. And the Half-Life suit turns damage into information. The Metal Gear alert turns one mistake into panic. And the Portal turret makes a machine sound polite right before it kills you. They become a sort of shorthand, tiny pieces of audio that carry a whole game inside them. The Halo Shield recharge belongs in that conversation because when players hear it, they don't just think, my shield is full. They remember the feeling of Halo combat. The plasma fire, the low shield warning, the pause, the wait, and then the return. Now, before Halo, a lot of shooters treated health like a resource. You lost health, you searched for more, and you survived by managing what was left. A health pickup was a reward for exploration, survival, or luck. It usually meant something like, you found something. Halo shifts this feeling. Now survival is not only about finding health, it's about lasting long enough to recover. You push forward. You take damage. Your shield breaks. And then you hide. You wait. And then you hear it. That sound completes the loop. It tells you the danger window is over. It tells you your armor is back. It tells you the fight can start again. This is why the sound matters so much. It's not just about announcing a mechanic, it's teaching the player the rhythm of Halo. A health pack says, you found something. The Halo Shield recharge says, you survived something.
Like
Yeah.
we're see now
But it's deliberately synthetic.
yeah.
And everything else here, that gun, that's a straight up, racking a bullet into the chamber sound.
Yeah.
That is well-trodden territory in terms of sound design. That explosion, even though it's a plasma grenade, quote unquote, it's still going like a fragmentary grenade from Vietnam or something. Mm-hmm. So, by virtue of being completely, I guess you could say in the lore, in the helmet for one thing, it's completely non-spatialized, and it's completely derived from synthetic sources.
You see, Ed here's the design job. It has to sound clear, specific, and intentional for you to trust it, for it to build over time.
It's that same return to getting your breath under yourself, getting your head back in control, getting everything back in line that tells you I can either choose to engage again or I can choose to, run away from this engagement entirely, but I'm not dead now. And it's like, again, it's that breath of fresh air and a choice to re-engage the fight or to go away. Like when doing like stage combat kind of stuff like that, every time the two players disengage from direct combat, it's a choice. Do I continue the fight or do I run on? And so in this, it's like, cool, I live to fight another day or I live to run away right now.
Hunter hears the body reaction. When the shield breaks, you pull back, you get smaller, you wait, and when it comes back, you get your confidence again. This is where the sound becomes more than useful. Halo's combat rhythm is simple but powerful. You push, you take damage, you lose your shield, you retreat, you wait, you recover, you return. And every time that sound plays, it's tied to the same emotional arc. Panic, patience, relief, confidence. And that repetition matters. You see, a sound can become iconic when it does these three things. First, you recognize it instantly. Second, you hear it often enough it becomes part of the game's language. And third, it's attached to a feeling. The recharge is attached to relief. Not generic relief, specific relief. The relief of making it behind cover with almost nothing left. The relief of waiting just long enough. The relief of hearing the game tell you, we're back. This is why Ed and Hunter are hearing two sides of the same thing. Ed hears the system, and Hunter feels the moment. And the player gets both at once.
I think it just has a very, again, by being the only thing that has the signature of being fully synthetic,
Yeah.
by being just reinforced by hearing it countless hundreds. I mean, how many times do you think you probably hear that?
Well, one thing that's kind of funny is like, and for me is like, the longer you hear that whoa is how close that you pushed it to being in a bad situation.
Yeah.
And like sometimes you're proud because you pushed it intentionally, and sometimes you're like, oh, thank.
This is the magic of great game audio. It works technically, but it lands emotionally, turning a system into a feeling and feedback into memory. And after enough time, it can become part of gaming lore. The Halo Shield Recharge is one of those rare sounds that carries the whole design of a game inside it. It tells you the rules, it teaches you the rhythm, it gives you the confidence. And after enough time, it becomes part of the identity of the game itself. The Recharge is not just the sound of your shield coming back. It's the sound that made regenerative health feel like survival. It's the sound of getting your nerve back. It's the sound of surviving Halo. And that's why you know this sound.
For us, the storm has passed. Wake me when you need me.
Hey, before I go, I wanted to give a quick shout out to the Game Audio Network Guild. Gang is a community for the people behind game audio. Sound designers, composers, voice directors, dialogue editors, implementers, students, anyone trying to break into this world. If you see value in networking in this community, I couldn't recommend Gang enough. This is You Know the Sound, and I'll see you in the next one.